I don't think there's any driving force or narrative that we can grab onto about what his trade strategy really is.
I can educate you if you'd like.
Please.
Yo, what up, man? Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Nonsense with your favorite blogger, man, your boy, Big Meaty, man. You know the blog is coming from the bottom, man. Check this out, man. We got a great episode today, man. We got Scott Jennings tearing a hole in this liberal panel's butt. Because for some reason, y'all, this woke liberal panel just knew that they can possibly denigrate Trump's success. And boy, this Scott Jennings, hand them they butt. Man, y'all got to check this out, y'all. Let's go.
Very controversial, partly because, in addition to all of this, it just opens the door to Donald Trump just going crazy in terms of executive orders. He can issue an executive order today and will likely. He said so today, and he knows that the lower courts cannot carte blanche stop him, which hugely increases the power of the executive.
Yeah, look, this is a great week for him, not just because of this ruling, but earlier in the week, the Supreme Court handed him the ruling on being able to deport illegal immigrants to third-party countries, essentially. So he's on a little bit of a winning streak in the courts right now. And you know what a lot of Republicans are saying is, nope, we're not tired of winning yet. This
Nope, we are not tired of winning yet. And boy, was it a glorious week for us conservative, real pro-American patriots. Us common sense revolutionaries, John, we had a great week, and our boy Scott Jennings is representing against these liberal losers. Lego.
happened. The stock market's at a record high. He brokered the ceasefire in the 12-day war. Peace broke out between Rwanda and the Congo. I mean, gas prices are at a 4-year low for the summer. I mean, win after win after win. And this particular one is the most important because these individual judges had been, I think, unfairly stopping the president from governing. He won the election. They didn't. We don't have 600 presidents. We have one president. And now he's going to be able to actually govern. And so you could make an argument that this week or the last 2 weeks, the best week or 2 weeks of his entire presidency.
Boy, do these liberal losers hate to see the truth in their face. I mean, boy, look at the face. Look at this guy's face. Boy, he's so hate that Scott Jennings is so right. This guy, man, Scott Jennings landed out a list of accomplishments of President Trump in the last week that you would have thought that this was a list that comprised of a person whole term. This is what our president has done in the last week, y'all. I know those successes sound like it's something that might take 8 to 12 years to do it because this is what them other losing presidents has been telling us, that everything is so impossible. I've never seen Donald Trump prove so many people liars. Like, I mean, we've been hearing forever, like, oh, there's too many rules, too many procedures, too many ways to get anything done in Washington. We've been hearing that forever, man. And Donald Trump comes in, man, and do more in a week than presidents have done in multiple terms. Man, this is a great day. And then you got to wait, man, just wait to hear what these liberal losers' response is. Check this out, y'all.
America, but a couple of things. One, this is why in Trump 1.0, getting those justices on the Supreme Court were so important. Your former boss preventing Barack Obama, some might say unfairly, from getting his nomination.
Like, come on, man. Now, all of this is the direct result of Trump 1.0. Getting those justices in play, like this was a huge week for us. This was a huge week. Now the Trump agenda, the pro-American agenda, is free to be explored. Like we gotta try something new, man. And Trump is trying something new. He's bold enough and brave enough and cognizant enough to know, aware enough to know that something got to be done, because if not, man, America is gonna be devastated. We have to try new things. We have to leverage We have to take advantage of every leverage we have in all this negotiation with all these countries, all this stuff. Like, we got to be bold. We got to be strong in our peace negotiations. I mean, it just don't make no sense. And we got to be committed to the prosperity of all Americans. Like, these is just fundamental things that any American president should be promising and should be keeping his promises on. And it's unfortunately that out of 51 years of living, this is the only president who have managed to accomplish such an objective. And my black folk gonna sit up on in every picnic I go to, every barbecue I go to, y'all gonna come and school me and ridicule me for supporting Trump. Man, and not only that, man, the week is not even over because this was filmed on Friday, man. Saturday, man, we made a big move for the big, beautiful bill, man. It passed the stage in Congress, man. It's only a matter of time for that joint be sitting on Trump's desk. And when that gets signed, we really gonna have an open lane to make America great again. And man, we all should be excited, y'all. We should be so happy about this. And then these liberal losers, like, they can't even just celebrate these great wins for Trump. They go from this subject to another subject, trying to corner my boy Scott Jennings now on Trump ending the trade talks with Canada. Now, here we go on this one, y'all.
Announces he is ending trade talks with Canada over its plans to levy a tax that disproportionately impacts U.S. big tech companies. Trump on social media calling it, quote, a direct and blatant attack to our country, adding that the administration will inform Canada that the tariff rate that they'll be paying to do business within the next 7 days. But when he was pressed for more details about this decision, the president insisted that the U.S. still maintains the upper hand in these negotiations.
Canada's been a very difficult country to deal with over the years. Economically, we have such power over Canada. I'd rather not use it, but they did something with our tech companies today trying to copy Europe. You know, they copied Europe. It's not going to work out well for Europe either, and it's not going to work out well for Canada. They were foolish to do it. Okay?
Is there anything Canada can do to change your mind about this solution?
Yeah, I guess they could remove it. They will, but I don't really, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. We have all the cards.
Is with us at the table now. Joel, two things. He said Canada has been tough to deal with these last few years. Honestly, I was not aware that Canada, they were friends to the north. I was not aware that Canada was so really big of a problem, but apparently they were. Yeah. They're also our #1 purchaser of U.S. exports, which Donald Trump wants. They want Canada to buy more American stuff.
Yes, they do. Look, what triggered President Trump is the digital sales tax. That's when he decided he was going to exclaim, it's time to blow up our trade negotiations. And the digital sales tax, interestingly, hits the tech sector. People like Jeff Bezos, who apparently can't afford to pay more taxes, they...
See, this is always the argument. I mean, anytime, man, Trump is trying to leverage the strength of America, man, to get us in situations where trade is fair. Anytime he tries, man, these liberal losers, man, the only thing they can talk about is, oh my God, Jeff Bezos, like he can't afford an additional tax. Why would he have an additional tax from a country who's supposed to be an ally of ours? It's not like his product is not producing value in Canada as well as it is in America. If it wasn't producing value, we wouldn't be selling. So why are you additionally taxing specifically these American companies when you're supposed to be an American ally that's supposed to be directly to the north of us? We ain't never tried to take advantage of Canada, and I wish these liberal losers keep making suggestions that we are. We're not. We're trying to look for fair trade amongst anybody. This is why the tariffs was announced as reciprocal. We're taxing you, but you're taxing us. We're not trying to take advantage of nobody, but we're not letting anybody else take advantage of us. We cannot afford to do so. We have a huge population down here at the bottom where this blog is being broadcast from, who need a president to fight for them, who need a president to present them with opportunities to climb from out of this crap. And that's what our president is diligently doing. And I wish y'all quit spreading misinformation and lies and spinning the truth. Because you got people down here at the bottom that's relying on you being honest. And you get in front of that camera and lie to them like you care about them. You don't give a F about them. This is why you're lying to them. This is why you're keeping them in the victim state of mind, because you don't care about them. You're looking at them as consumers or commodities. And I'm tired of you people on the top, man, trying to tell the story of us people at the bottom, man. Just stop it. It don't make sense, man. But I digress. Because I don't have to cook these foods. My boy Scott is always in the kitchen. He's always in the kitchen. We go to this fool, this old Obama administrative reserve. You know what I'm saying? And go Scott cooking them.
You know, this just goes to the core point, which is that there is no real governing trade negotiating philosophy here. We have the Liberation Day in early April. That kind of went south. Then it's Taco Trump. He says he's going to get deals now. Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, says maybe we'll get deals in September, perhaps. I don't think there's any driving force or narrative that we can grab onto about what his trade strategy really is.
I can educate you if you'd like.
I love Scott. Did y'all hear what this boy said? This boy said, hey, I can educate you if you like. If you don't know what his trade policy is, let me sit back and school you folk. Let me school you woke folk. Let me take you out of school. Educate him, Scott.
So, number one, we already have a deal with Great Britain. Number two, we're dealing strongly with the Chinese, and those conversations are where they are. Number three, all these other conversations are ongoing, and it's more than just the tariff rates. It's the non-tariff trade barriers that they're trying to get right. A lot of countries do things that make it very difficult for U.S. companies to do business. So they have put a lot of balls in the air here, and you can't deny the results. And even economists now, who are predicting gloom and doom, are having to admit, maybe, one guy even said this week, maybe Trump outsmarted us on this. And today, just today, the stock market hit a record high. So it seems to be working out, and the driving force is we're getting better deals for America, better deals for American workers, and we're not being taken advantage of anymore.
Murder. That's what I'm talking about, Scott. Like, how many ways in which I got to explain this to you, man? This is good for America, and nobody, man, I'm talking about, remember they had all this gloom and doom scenarios with the economy, with inflation. Oh my God, we was going to be in a quick recession. Now the market is booming. I'm talking about inflation is lowering. I'm talking about, man, jobs are being created. We got jobs being created. We got companies coming back into our country, man, creating jobs. I'm talking about good paying, life-changing jobs, man. Come on, man. Man, listen, man. This train is rolling. So either y'all gonna get aboard or y'all gonna get fucking left. And then, you know this can't be it. You know Abbey gotta inject her Abbey shit in this. But you know Scott got one in the clip for her too. So yeah, here we go.
Heard one explanation for the highs in the stock market. There are other explanations. Here's one from Jason Furman, an economist. The macroeconomy is doing decently. He said, especially when it comes to tariffs, the market is now more confident that Trump will back off if necessary, he added. In April, I think the fear was that he would just plow ahead no matter what. Now there is a sense that there are realities that he won't try to blow past.
Exactly.
It's hard to argue, Scott, that that's not accurate when just this week, today, they're saying, oh, that 90-day deadline, we're just going to push it back out another 90 days. So the market's basically saying, oh, okay, they're just going to push it back.
Once again, y'all got to pause before Scott cook. I just got to pause, because this is absolutely absurd. This is absolutely ridiculous. This don't make no sense, sister. I mean, for y'all, this is the spin. This is the spin on the fact that the stock market, the economy is growing and blowing up. Y'all saying it's because Trump is so indecisive. Y'all saying because his economic policies are so all over the place. So this is why the market is responding positively, because the economic agenda is such in chaos. So the market responds positively. To make it make some sense, please. That's all I'm asking y'all. Make it make some sense. The stock market moves on confidence. And what you describe is insecurity. What you describe is chaos. Like, we don't have an economic policy. So, and you're thinking that the stock market is responding positively to economic policy that is bad for the country. Like, come on, y'all, make it make some sense. But I digress, because once again, my boy Scott bangs, he shoot that thing.
Whatever it takes to say Donald Trump is wrong. I guess that's what people will do. Even today.
But genuinely, maybe you could argue that this is a negotiating tactic that is working fine.
Maybe you can argue this is a negotiation tactic that's working fine. Fine. Why is we still debating then? Because the only thing I've been arguing is that this is a negotiating tactic that is working. And only thing any one of us should care about, because we all Americans sitting around this panel, only thing we should be hearing about the fact that whatever he's doing is working. And it's working in the best interest of America. But, yeah, all right, get him, Scott. Get her.
But the truth is, Trump is in fact backing down, and the markets have calmed because of that.
Yeah, he's doing what he thinks he needs to do with individual situations. And look also what's happening with individual companies. We had reshoring announcements this week. General Electric in my home state of Kentucky decided to reshore a bunch of jobs. The CEO of General Electric said the current policy environment is why we're doing it. So they're bringing on.
But I mean, look at the current economic policies while we're reshoring jobs. We're bringing jobs that we have exported overseas. We're bringing them back home, and we're talking about from GE. I don't know if any of y'all from the hood or from the bottom, and by the bottom, I mean all those people, man, that's trying to figure this shit out here in this country. If you're from the bottom, you know, if you get a GE job, if you get a job at General Electric, man, you instantly elevated to the middle class. And they're taking the jobs that they took from this country and bringing them back as a direct result of our president's economic policies. In particular, these policies on trade, like these tariffs. Like, I don't understand why y'all don't see what's so great about this.
A whole bunch of jobs from overseas back to the United States. You have announcement after announcement after announcement on top of these great gains in the market. Look, maybe sometimes the answer is, hey, maybe it's working. Maybe it's working.
Maybe sometimes the answer is it works. Let's not complicate it anymore. Let's not try to make it no more than what it's doing. It's working. Let's keep it working. Let's keep it working. Let's get behind it and support it because it's working. If you're really pro-American, if you're really a common sense revolutionary, then that's going to be your mindset. You want what's great for America. But they can't, and then they just couldn't even leave it there, man. Scott he had to give him the final blow. He had to give him the final blow, y'all. These people are crazy.
Personally, because I could easily go into the
What about
another
the
bigger
market
picture
or
problem here.
Well, wait a minute. The market. Hold on one second. Just on the market. Wait a minute. When the market was plummeting.
I was waiting. I was watching this. I was waiting for her to jump in on this because this sister, she be saying some crazy shit, but sometimes that shit do be real because she finna make a point that's real, for real, but Scott gonna still finish her.
The market didn't matter. But today the market is good, so now it matters. And this is the double talk we're talking about. It's like the reason why people are hesitant to be like, yes, this is good Donald Trump, because y'all don't do it either. People are not being honest brokers on these things. People who voted for Donald Trump as working class Americans are still struggling today as they were on November 5th. That is a fact. So they don't care that those arrows on that paper are green, just like you.
Look at see, that's kind of like, you think people are worse off than they was November 4th? Is you, woman, is you crazy? Like, I can already tell you, my email is getting a lot more dings since this presidential election. So you can freeze that. And I'm talking, when I say dings, I mean, if you emailing me, it better be about some money, you know? But let's go. Finish her.
Told me they didn't care when those arrows were red.
Look, we have low gas prices right now. We have jobs coming back to the United States. We have inflation rates slowing.
You sound like me on November 4th.
I mean, we have a lot of
and that
positive
was the day before
green,
the election,
we have a
and
lot
we
of
lost.
positive green shoots in the economy, and you don't seem to want to acknowledge it. It's kind of working.
There are positives.
there you have it, guys. Hell no, they not going to acknowledge it. They don't want America to work. Man, listen, man, their whole platform is based on America being broke. If you fix it, man, they don't have a platform. They are the party of victims, of victim standing. If they don't have victims, they don't have a party. So they can't see the victims getting healed. They can't see the victims getting their shit together. They can't stand to see that. No, they got to spin that like, no, guys, it just look good. It's not going to be good. Don't go down that job road. Don't take that. This is what they preaching to you guys. Don't take that opportunity. It's from Trump. Oh, my God. And you people not taking that opportunity because it's from Trump. Boy, I tell you, man, that's one thing about po folk. That's one. It's not that black folk. That one thing about po folk, boy. I tell you, is one consistent narrative among people, man, who was not reaching their true potential, man. That one common narrative is, man, they always tend to hate the shit they supposed to be loving, and they always loving the shit they supposed to be hating. That narrative persists in every person who was failing to achieve their true potential. And I'm telling you, boy, that is right now the mind state that the Democratic Party is embedded in. Like, they are hating everything they're supposed to be loving, and they're loving everything they're supposed to be hating, man. And with that being said, y'all, let me end this, man, because I got to go eat some dinner. So it's been another great broadcast from the bottom, y'all. It's your boy, Big Meaty, man. And if y'all, let me say this, man. If y'all find any value in this video, man, if y'all enjoy this conversation, man, if y'all see how crazy these people is, man, hit the like button, man, and subscribe to the channel, man. I mean, if it don't do nothing else, it's going to grow the channel so we can grow the conversation, man. Please do your boy, man. That was solid. Please give your boy that solid, man. Hit that like and subscribe if you even listen to it. I don't care if you listen to the first 5 minutes, man. Just hit that like and subscribe, man. That'll be love. Well, y'all guys know me, man. But listen, though, y'all see we ended on Scott Jennings tearing these people up, man. And if you guys missed my last video, man, it was a killer too, man. My last video, man, really talking about, really celebrating, man, Trump's victorious week, man. He had the Dems fuming, man. He had the Dems fuming, man. And if y'all want to check that out, man, it should be on the screen right now. Go check it out, man. Until next time, man. Man, you already know what it do, man. Stay out your body. Get in your spirit. It's where your potential at. Peace, my beloveds.